Hey, hey, hey. You are live with Lady Justice Liberty Press, and we are out here in Aurora, Colorado at the municipal courthouse. Are actually dropping in some subpoenas for the officers that was involved the night that Mr. Amazing and myself was arrested back on March 17th, 2024. This case has been going on for almost a full year, almost. Anyway, they did. Would you like to talk about your case, Mr. Amazing? Nope, mum's the word. At any rate, we are serving new, fresh subpoenas. We have done this, both of us, in the past. And I guess they keep continuing the cases. So with that in mind,
I went to trial and my officer witnesses weren't there, but the prosecution had one officer there.
two.
And they must, for some reason, they must think it's going to be really easy to nail me because they didn't even want to bring in more officers to like testify against me or whatever.
Well, it's because the officers that they did not bring in today, we can actually question them.
Yeah.
There was some not positive things for going on that night, as you guys can see in our live stream and stuff from that night. It was March 17th, 2024. And it was a paid gig. I have to stress that. Mr. Amazing, as well as myself, were acting as press in every sense of the word. Absolutely.
Well, it might have been a little biased. I hope we're not required to be professional and unbiased and stuff when we're doing our.
When you're independent and doing gig work and getting paid for gig work, you might not have all the professionalism there that normally should be. But anyway, Mr. Amazing does have subpoenas. I actually have to give them his, and he has to give them mine. That's how that's working.
Do it for you. You made it?
Thank you, Mr. Amazing.
I like your hat.
Oh, thank you. I do get compliments on my hat, I must say. You too can take a look at the products I have in the store.
Miss Keating, hi. These are, I'm serving the ones for her case and she got the ones for my case.
Okay. Do you remember which Officer Williams?
Williams.
It's from March 17th of 2024.
Earlier this year, but I mean, look, I think I can get that information for you right now.
Yeah, because we have like 4 or 5 different Williams.
No problem.
Okay.
That might help.
Yeah.
I think you already did this work for us last time, so I'm going to try to find it in the previous email thread.
I do appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
These cases were just continued, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. It might be.
Okay.
And is it still the email is okay?
Yeah, the email is fine. For me, yours is good, right?
Yeah.
Yep, same email.
I don't have your
It's Lady Justice
Lady Justice.
Liberty Press at gmail.com.
Can you write that down, please?
Yes, I sure can.
So yeah, the police department in Aurora, probably most police departments, they got a court liaison that handles the police subpoenas. Um, if you need them to be a witness for you at trial or something.
Yeah. It's good to have that information. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her that.
Okay, and just like last time, you guys will be on that email thread, okay?
Okay,
you.
and that email will be our proof that we gave you that those, okay, great.
It's live stream.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate your, because you don't know unless somebody's somewhere kind of tells you.
Yeah, we all do.
So,
Thank you for your
Thank
professionalism.
thank you. Mhm. Take care.
You too.
So, yeah, we submitted, both of us submitted our subpoenas for the officers involved in the March 17th case.
Had her email from the last earlier this year. So I got with her on the email first before we came down here. That way she was right there on the I think she was waiting for us. I don't know for certain, but
I think she
she knew we
was.
were coming in, so she was up there. Worked out good.
Absolutely.
In and out.
Yes, that did not take very long.
Well, what else? Jury selection.
Oh,
So
yes.
jury selection was
fun.
interesting today. I didn't get to ask jury questions.
No,
The judge didn't give my special jury instructions to the jury,
you kind of held to your stuff, kind of.
but and they told me that I had the ability to strike 4 jurors for any reason that was non-discriminatory. And then they didn't make me prove it. So
How do you
I
know if,
tried to find the least discriminatory reasons I could, but a couple of the people had like law enforcement connections or I don't know, man.
yes.
And then how do you say non-discriminatively? I just got a bad vibe about this one, man. Like I just got a bad vibe about this one right here, man. Anyways, they didn't ask me. So when they passed the jury sheet back and forth, we were trying to narrow it down from 15 to 7. And the prosecution and I both got to strike off 4. So we went back and forth. He struck off a couple of the ones that I wanted to keep. That sucked. I was like, dang, I wonder why he picked that one.
Because
Yep.
he's seen the
And,
same thing that you've seen.
I bet.
Probably.
And so we passed that sheet back and forth, a little like a game, actually. He gets a turn, and I get a turn, and he got a turn, and I got a turn. We did that 4 times. And by the end of the jury selection, there was only 7. 6 that were going to rule on the case, and 1 stand-in or wild card or whatever in case they need another juror for some reason. After we did the jury selection, then the judge goes, oh, he addressed my concerns about all the officers not being there, even though I had done the proper subpoena.
Right.
Which he said pro se cases almost never, ever do. Didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And,
Mr. Amazing did get some.
I got some kudos and compliments
He
in
did.
there today. I
He did. Not
rounds of them, 3 rounds of them.
Not just from the judge himself, but also from one of the public defenders that was sitting behind us.
I got public defenders in there studying my case,
Yes,
man.
even though don't qualify one of us for because they're not asking for jail time or a public defender. They're still public defenders in the case. You guys think about that. That is not.
They're watching my case, guys.
Yes. There is, because they know there is something up with this case. There is something very special, very unique about March 17th that Mr. Amazing and Lady J1A experienced that night. Also, yes, I want to point out that it's very odd to Lady Justice Liberty Press here that Officer Russell Brown was in fact employed by APD up until some complaints went out about his overzealous behavior of the night of March 17th. He was over aggressive for no reason. That was my stance then. It is still my stance. I have been told by Aurora municipal courts that I may not speak about that in court. They have silenced me. They have stifled me, in my humble 1A opinion, as far as court goes.
Under color of law. It's their rule in that courtroom. The judge ruled, man.
Yeah.
They told us we're not allowed to present any pattern of misconduct and shit from previous cases and stuff like that, even though that's already a finding in the state of Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already a finding in the state of Colorado about APD.
They're one of the first states in the union to have a police integrity bill passed by their Congress and stuff. We'll turn this camera off. I mean, you guys can cruise with us, though. Actually, let me leave it on. Just put this around here. We'll cruise around a little bit, show you some Denver. There's no snow on the ground or anything.
Not yet, anyway.
Give this phone a second to flip over. There we go.
It is cold out here. The wind is blowing. The wind is howling.
Yeah, it wasn't like that when we went in. It
No.
was almost like the winds were there when we came out.
Right?
Feel that?
Yeah. So, yeah, well, we'll head back wherever the wind blows. How's that?
You know the way, right?
Somewhat. Yeah. I might miss a turn or two, but yeah, I somewhat know. But anyway, thank you all, each and every one of you, for coming along with us on this adventure here at Aurora Municipal Courts, over at Aurora PD, actually. By submitting those subpoenas for each and every one of the officers involved in our cases. Thank you, members. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, channel members. Thank you, each and every one of you.
Because of your commitment with the Keep
You know who you are.
channel going.
That's right.
Going.
That is exactly right. And I so applaud you and appreciate you.
If I can, Lady J and I, we try to do better.
Yes.
I try to do better. I have done better. Melinda tries to do better. I notice it all the time. Her heart's really in it. My heart's really in it. That's all I have to say about that.
Well,
We do better all the time.
Thank you, JB. Appreciate it. Hey, we got JC News now in that house. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, here's one of our lovely APDs here, guys.
Unmarked.
What do they got there?
Or they carry the people in those unmarked ones like that to.
Those raccoons were good, man.
Yeah, were they? Yeah, I thought so.
More flavorful than the chicken was. It was great.
Awesome. God, my heater in this van, it will burn me out. Front. Sorry about that. Anyway, do you want to read some comments
Yeah, we'll read some comments.
while I'm driving?
Johnny Bobo says, always flip off the police officers. That way it's retaliation if they pull you over for any other reason.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love it.
Whoop, whoop. Give him the finger, Johnny Bobo. Thank you for your comment, man.
As,
Who says that? Oh, yeah, NC Tyrant Hunter. This man, he hasn't been feeling too good. Everybody go send him some love. Tell him Mr. Amazing and Lady J.
Yes, I've had the privilege of actually getting to meet NC Tyrant Hunter himself.
Want some cake. We're going to go get some cake, guys.
Well, yeah, we better. Where we go to get cake?
And I got the bread to get some cake, if you know what I mean.
Where'd we go get cake?
Shout out to my old homeboy, Ed Vance. Rip, homie. He wasn't good to everyone, but he was good to me, man, and I miss him. Yeah, the channel's growing just good, man. Oh, he must have been talking to somebody else. Behind the scenes, probably. Carolinas. What up, behind the scenes, Carolinas? Thanks for being here.
Fabulous having
Great
you.
having the mods in here. Thank you to all the mods. JC News Now says channel's looking great.
Now, do we have JC News Now as a mod?
Yeah, he's a mod.
Okay, great.
He's going to stay a mod. Hopefully. Thank you for serving us and helping over here on the channel, man.
Oh, absolutely.
The mods are so super duper important.
I've had the privilege of getting to meet JC News Now too.
Where's
All
that
my
hat at?
travels.
Let me show him the hat.
I took it off and
No, it's about. That's not no problem. We'll just watch the light. It's good.
it's in my pocket somewhere. I took my.
I thought it would be at our side or something. Aqua Lung. I just seen that one. Aqua Lung 2092 says hello.
Hey,
No sound. We got sound now though. I think we got that figured out. Thanks for the 5x5 on that though.
Has it always been no sound?
The sound's on now, they said. So that was at the beginning of the stream. So no. Just for a second when we first started.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we were having a little bit of a tapping difficulty. Her phone was being delayed for whatever reason, no reason. And anyways, yeehaw! You like that one, JC? Did I do it good? Yeehaw! Okay, who we plugging here? Behind the scenes. Yes. Cool. Put up the links. Share your channel. Things are looking good out here. They're cold and windy in Denver today.
You guys
be careful. There is some critical weather
heads up.
headed towards the middle of the United States and the East Coast from like the 9th to the 15th. So there's going to be a layer of ice that precedes a layer of snow. So guys, make sure you have all your provisions in order. We care about you. We love you all.
Check on your loved ones. Keep your animals safe. Also, if you have animals, please be smart out there. It's going to be brutally cold. We're talking
Need to get out of this thing here.
many degrees below from normal.
Well, that's that, guys. When you get your subpoenas from the court, you just kind of put the officer's name on there, his badge number if you got it, first name and last name if you got it. If not, just put his name. Then you put the date for the court. You don't even need to sign it. You just put the date that you turned it in, and the police department will have a court liaison like the lovely, nice lady that we spoke to just now, Lindsay Keating down at APD. Thank you, Lindsay Keating, for your service and your duties. You did a great job today. And Lady Jane and I sure value your work.
That's right.
Everybody's been really respectful so far down at the Aurora courts, actually. And even at the APD at the window down there, you know.
Well, I think at the Aurora courts, I would like to remind the viewers, there was some possible negativity that was blossoming about coming to the quote unquote shit show.
Oh, yeah, that was when I first came.
Ms.
Wolf did say that.
Yes. Mr. Amazing took it upon his amazing self to nip that in the bud.
Wanted it to the court, and it didn't happen again.
Nope. It sure does not.
Ms. Wolf was in there talking mess, being biased and unprofessional about this case, and she works for the city of Aurora. So I haven't seen her around.
That did not look good for her or her department she works for, the whole department.
It does make it look like there's unprofessionalism and systemic problems.
Yeah. So is the systemic problems, deeper than just the APD?
Right. Is it from the mayor down, or is it from the...
How deep? How thick is it?
Is it countywide? How does that work?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that'll wrap up this episode of Turning In Subpoenas on season 6, The Search for the Records.
Stay tuned for season 7.
Revenge of the Records. No, I don't know if that's the name, but I think that would be a good name.
Would
Yeah,
you-
we're gonna have the 1983s going and all that, and it'll be the revenge of the records for sure. All right, guys, take it easy.
Drop
We love
your
you guys.
Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Yes.
Is that good for season 7?
Tell us what you think the season title is. But remember, that's what our mod level of membership is for. Our producer mods,
Our action mods?
action mods. If you get on that level, then you get to have a say. We'll run a vote of all the action mods and see what they vote in.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys check out those memberships. Share it with all your friends. We love you. And boop, 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 boop. Woo.
Love you.
Love y'all.